Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you? I hope you all are good. So, as you know, it's me Sabanul, and today's topic is the principle of economics. Before starting my video, I'm requesting you, if you didn't subscribe my channel, please subscribe and also press the bell icon from which you get all the notification of my all videos. So let's start the principle of economics. There are 10 principles of economics. The first 3 principles talk about human behavior, and in our today's video I'm discuss about first 3 principles. The first principle is people face trade-off. There is no such thing as a free lunch. To get one thing that we usually have to give up another. That will like making decision requires trading off one goods again another. We can see a trade-off in different category. First of all is trade-off between efficiency and equity. There are negative relationship between efficiency and equity. The best suitable between equity and trade-off, and the base suitable between equity and efficiency at certain level, not at extreme level. As you can see, when x is decrease, y is increase, and when y decrease, at this point x will be increase. What is efficiency? The property of society getting the most it can from its scarce resources. And what is equity? The property of distributing economic prosperity fairly among the members of society. Efficiency refers to the size of the economic pie, and equity refers to how the pie is divided. As you can see in PPE, in this curve you can see, which is production possibility curve. In microeconomics, there is one graph where we show trade-off, and which is PPC, production possibility curve. And we have next principle: the cost of something is what you give up to get it. We have multiple examples over here. Whenever you want x, some quantity of x, you should give up some quantity of y. As like if you want butter, you give up gun. You want civilian good, you give up military good. If you want consumer good, you should be leave capital good. You should be sacrifice of another good. Mathematically, we show the opportunity cost as change in y over change in x. If we have taken economic class and taking this, we sacrifice over those income. Thus we earning to taking in any institute or any other business. Those earning we sacrifice. So this is our opportunity cost. Economists view that cost of purchasing one more unit of X to leave the one more unit of Y. That's called opportunity cost. The produce X more, have many leave the Y. That is trade-off. The cost of something is what you give up or what you sacrifice to get it. At here we have two curves, convex and concave. Change in Y over change in X. The slope of curve is opportunity cost. At economic, the slope doesn't remaining a constant. There we have two extreme points. Here the slope is decreasing at increasing rate, and so it means to give up one more unit of X to produce one more unit of Y. And also you can see in the next graph, here the slope is decreasing at decreasing rate. When we want to purchase or produce one more unit of X, then we should leave one more unit of Y. The trade-off between equity and equality, income distribution. Let's suppose you have the whole economy and also you have 100 rupees, and you also 100 people you have. So when you distribute it equity, there is equality. But when there is set the criteria, so unequal distribution occur. If you see the economic growth, so you need the increasing of goods and services. If you consider the whole economy as a pie, and whenever you see the size of pie is bigger, you can see equal distribution or develop the growth of economy. As you can see in both pie, there is one is unequal distribution and the other is equal distribution. And both pie have multiple different size. And now we see the trade-off between growth and equality. Another trade-off is present consumption and future consumption. Like I have one car and I purchase one more car in future, so I save my money for future. We are consumption oriented society, and it's not good for economic growth. If we save less, then we invest less. If we save more, we invest more. Now we see the third principle of economics, which is rational people think at the marginal. What is marginal? Marginal is an additional unit. Rationality in economics. Objectives. Consumer objective is to minimize their level of satisfaction, and the producer objective to minimize their profit. Consumer objectives to minimize their utility, that's simply known as rational behavior. Marginal means incremental or additional unit of something. In all the economy, we use marginal. Let's suppose you produce a commodity of X. You need of LK, this cost that associated by marginal at mathematical version. This become the total cost curve. Every producer, when they are in perfect competition or monopoly, they think about profit. So there is a question: how much produce a producer? Those minimize their profit or maximize their profit and minimize their cost. If you are a perfect competitor, is in it is not your hand. It's not your hand market power. There are many producers like suppose it's 1,000. There are 1,000. The producer charges at some price, but in monopoly the producer hand market power, and also they change producing this incremental unit. If the producers don't follow this, then they are in loss. One additional unit is spent on those profit, or those loan project, those like utility store, or any project like the government start the project of BISP, and for any project for poverty reduction, any project. Once the government decide the one additional unit, differently one more additional unit government not spent on difference. I hope you got all my points. If do you have any query, so please comment in comment box. If you like my videos, so please like and share in your friend circle, and also subscribe my channel, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also click the bell icon from which you get all the notification of my all videos. So thank you. Allah Hafiz.